That's okay. We aren't even doing the pre-show, so people still need to roll in. Let's get you.
Oh, I love your little tuber.
There we go.
You're
I
so
think you're audible.
cute.
You are. Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Yay.
this was the tuber I was using on poking around, and I just didn't
I
bother
love it.
switching back. So I think it's good.
Yeah, it's great.
I love that. So Cameron's like when he talks, he actually like looks up, turns his head. But for mine, I just
Hmm.
move my eyes because that's very true to what I actually do.
Yep. When you're drawing, you're looking down, and when you're
Yeah,
not, you're looking up.
yeah, exactly. Oh, let's
Oh,
get that out of the way. Let me just test my brushes here. It's been so long since I've drawn in magma.
yeah. It's been so long that since I've drawn in Magma that I deleted Discord, which is how I get to Magma on my tablet.
Oh my gosh, you
Oh, we're
you
gonna figure that out.
deleted Discord?
Can you imagine?
Wow. Oh, you know what? Let's set for success. Let me post in the Stab Discord that we're live.
Yay.
There we go. And I've got the Twitch chat up. You know,
Beautiful.
it's our first time sketching since like 5 months, I think, or something.
Seriously.
Yeah,
It has been a while.
I kind of died after Overdrawn Death Pageant, and now I'm
Yeah.
finally alive again.
Well, welcome back to
Thank
the
you.
land of the living. We missed you.
Yeah, we are
I get
missing
you
an
though.
arty, but they may show up or not. But one of these days they will. So those who are starving for art and just hold tight. One of these sketchy friends.
Hey, let me in. There we go.
Yeah.
Made it. Maybe. Okay.
I'm just making our Instagram post
Yeah. You have a
since
layer
it's
already.
been so long. Uh,
I'm gonna play around real
yeah,
quick.
you just doodle around. That would also we haven't tested to make sure it all works. So if you throw down some doodling, that would be great. Are you?
I am a little
Oh,
bit, sort
uh
of.
oh.
We'll see.
Well, I don't see any lines. Oh, I see
How
you
about
now.
now?
Okay, okay. There we go. Good, good. I have to like have the Twitch chat pinned, but then selected on the window for Magma in order to stream it. It's a little funky,
Mm-hmm.
but it works.
Good, 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 good.
Now, if I just remember how to put a link, um, and then I don't know between the cat you're doodling on and the bat next to our logo. Do you want to like write the premise of today's episode?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Hold on. I'm gonna do it in my best handwriting possible. That's gonna be terrible, but we'll try.
I
Let's see if I can
believe.
do
I
it.
believe.
Ooh, all right. I need a bigger brush size for this. That'll work. Do 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 do. Oh, that's it. I can't do anymore.
You got further than me.
Ta-da!
Oh, wow, that's great actually.
I'm gonna make the. Well, I'm not gonna say that out loud on.
Oh,
I was gonna say I'm gonna make the D a little bigger.
oh,
Ah, yuck it up,
clip it, clip it,
everyone.
clip it, clip it, chat. We're always trying to make the D bigger, but okay,
Bottoms. I think
there
we
we
got it.
go. There we go.
Yeah.
The Stab, Instagram, and Discord have messages. We're fully in it now.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we're taking Disney characters. and we're reversing them. We're taking the humans, making them animals, taking the animals, making them human, right?
Beautiful. Yeah.
What we didn't plan yet is how we're selecting the characters, whether it's just whatever we want, giving one to each other, taking chat
Oh, we sure
suggestions,
didn't.
or using a random generator.
Oh my goodness. I think it would be funny if we did a random generator for the
Okay.
first one or two.
Yeah,
And
yes.
then if chat has any ideas, by all means, please let us know.
Yeah, so chat, you're welcome to throw some at us. Sketchy.
Yeah.
I see you in chat. We always have to have Sketchy Works because they're named after our show, even though they came first, I think. Or maybe we came first, but then took a hiatus, and then Sketchy joined the stab community. I really don't know.
So I guess I should just be saying hi, Dad, no matter what. It might work out.
Yeah. Just say
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Daddy Works. Okay, let me pull up a random generator on my phone so I don't chance messing up the stream overlay. So let's see,
Good
random
idea.
Disney character. If I send this link to you, do you want to generate me one, or should I just generate all for all of us?
I mean, I'd love to see it though. Let's do it.
Okay.
I'd love to see the generator.
Oh, this is a
It can
big
be a
wheel.
surprise.
It's got a decent amount. So, oh, and you can
Me
edit
either,
the wheel.
Sketchy.
Um, I'm just looking through our options of generators. Okay, this one has
Oh.
almost like nothing on it, so I trust it the most. I'm throwing this to you in Discord in our group, in the secret
Beauty.
Sketchy Friends group chat where we do all our sketchy scheming.
Ultra super secret sketchy scheming.
All right, so Jelly, your character, so you can, so it's a human, so you have to do it animal. Now there's one that you could just do this as, but oh, you know what? I got an idea. Why don't you pull up a random animal generator?
Okay, and you'll turn them into a human.
Well, so no, okay. So Disney characters are either animals or humans, right? So if I gave you an animal one, you'd have to make it a human. But if I give you a human one, you have to make it an animal, right?
Oh, so I have to roll what animal it'll be
Yeah.
rather than the obvious choice.
Because there
Can I
is an
say-
obvious choice for this character, but I feel like you should go for something different.
Okay,
So
understandable.
Sketchy says they can't even get a girlfriend. Well, since they're our dad, let's hook them up. Maybe one of the characters we draw can be Sketchy Works' girlfriend.
But okay, so aren't the characters that we draw technically our children?
Well, yes, but it's Disney, so it's okay. Oh, and Pasta's here.
You know what? You're so right, bestie. Yeah, absolutely. They can date any of our characters that they wish at the
Yeah.
end of this stream.
All right. Do you have your generator up for an animal?
Oh, hold up. Yes, I do.
Okay. So generate an animal, but your character is Pinocchio.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. No, see, this is not what I meant to.
I'll let you start drawing, and then I'll like tag in halfway through. That way,
Perfect.
one of us can do the focusing, and then one of us can do the talking.
All right, I'm gonna spin this wheel, and it'll tell me who Pinocchio can be.
Yeah, because the obvious answer is a donkey.
Yeah, I got an armadillo, and I love that so much. Can you imagine? Okay, well, I'm just gonna try. I'm just gonna see what I can
love
imagine
the
with
idea of like Pinocchio being like, I want to be a real boy with soft human flesh, and he gets turned into an armadillo, which is like the hardest of all mammals.
Yes.
Or are armadillos mammals? Yes, they are. Are they
I think they are.
marsupials? That's what I was thinking. Which is a mammal, just a
Let's
type
see.
of.
They are
mammal.
placental mammals.
Okay.
I looked them up so I could look at
Placental,
one, so I
like-
can figure out how to draw it.
Okay. Interesting.
Like they're not born in an egg,
yeah.
but most mammals aren't born in eggs, I guess.
Only
Oh well, yeah.
only platypi. I did learn there is a venomous primate. Did you know this?
No,
I was
I
learning
didn't know that.
about.
That's cool.
I was watching a video on how venomous and poisonous animals don't poison themselves. And there's 4
Mm-hmm.
defense mechanisms they do for this. One is they hold the venom or poison in something that doesn't like reach the rest of their body. So like snakes keep it in a gland in their mouth, typically, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Another option is that they have like spongy proteins in their blood that would like absorb the poison so it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
harm them. Another one is the receptors in their body that would succumb to the poison are different. So the part of the receptor in like other animals that is attacked is shaped different, so poison can't like lock into it. And so those are
Oh.
like the 3 most common, it seems. And that I might be wrong on. They might all be equally, but it seems like those are the most common. But the 4th method, which I had never really heard of, is the poison is neutralized until there's like an activation. And so there's this primate that produces the poison in its armpit, and it's neutral until it licks its armpit and then bites something, and the poison activates
Oh.
because of the saliva in its mouth. Um,
Oh my God.
yeah, it turns out cobras actually do all 4. They're just like super vigilant against the poison, where they keep the poison
Yeah.
is in like an acid, and then when the poison goes into someone's blood, which is not an acid but more of a base, then it's activated. So
Right.
yeah. Now your Pinocchio armadillo here, I'm already seeing a big snout. Looks like he's done some lies.
As he do.
Yeah.
Um, as we all know, all Pinocchio do is hee-haw and lie. Um,
Hot chip, hee haw, and
oh,
lie.
hot chip, hee-haw and lie. Oh. Um, so that's what I wanted to emulate here with this little guy. I'm realizing that the pose that I want, which is like this little sort of half balled up, like, oh, I'm very cute and small sort of pose, with like little sparkles in the eyes, probably. Probably isn't going to be best to add the Pinocchio element that I want to add, but we're going to do our
Yeah,
best.
I think it's coming along. Um,
And this just
you have some
little
room if you want to make them a little
sketch.
bit bigger before you get in there, so that way the eye
Oh
details
yeah,
kind of shine.
absolutely the
I
plan.
say this
Yeah,
now
for
because
sure.
I was going to start just drawing a little Jiminy Cricket on his shoulder.
Oh yeah. Let me see then. Let me make it bigger.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
earlier you
look
had
at
to make the
him.
D bigger. Now make the Dillo bigger.
Make the Dilla. What is it with me and D things and D words? Disney and
Yeah,
Dillo and
Jelly over here
as
just
though
loves the big Dillos, as they
I
say,
guess I love big Dillos.
and you cannot lie.
You you could probably say I love big Dillos and I don't lie. Um, I do still eat hot Cheetos though, so
Yeah, you're more honest than Pinocchio, but just as spicy.
exactly. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is my little sketchy of him so far, but I think we're gonna make him a little cuter because he looks a little wonky at the moment.
Yeah,
Um, I've
gotta cute
become
up
such a
that
huge
Dillo.
fan, truly. Um, I've just become such a huge fan lately of the selection tool
Oh
for
yeah,
making my art more better.
yeah. That selection
Um,
tool comes in handy. I know some people are really into like the warp tool. You know?
oh, I've tried some of that warping. I also tried recently using the liquefy tool.
Yeah,
That was very interesting.
yeah. People
Um,
like the liquefy tool lately, which is
yeah,
pretty similar to like a mesh warping, but it's got its
exactly.
differences.
It's a lot more chaotic and wobbly. You have less control, I feel. But sometimes that's kind of neat, you know,
Well, I
depending on
think
what
the
you're trying to do.
control in the mesh warp is how much like subdivisions you do.
Right.
So, I'm
Yeah.
having a real interesting thing where I can't change my like color or
Oh, so
anything.
you're just gonna be cyan. That's weird.
Yeah. Like I don't know why, but my color wheel is just not accepting any touch input.
Hmm.
Is my iPad broken right there? Is that what's going on?
I hope not.
Yeah, let's figure this out.
Add another page. Um, this one to be a little opaque. Or less opaque. Ha ha ha. There we go. Sorry, guys. Disney's fading into the distance. All right.
Oh, I'm trying to open something and test this. And it's giving me all these prompts. Okay. Oh no, I guess I'm just gonna be turquoise for this draw.
Yeah, we'll try it out.
Yeah, I really.
It's fine.
Oh, you know
Colors.
what? Hold on. I know what to do. Did this help? Yeah. So the mouse at my computer desk is connected to my computer, but I can switch it to Bluetooth to connect to my iPad.
Oh, neat.
However, while it is connected to my iPad, it is not doing anything.
Whoop.
I can use it to switch between tabs. Maybe I'm just going to
That's about it?
Yeah, something with Magma on my iPad is like, okay, I
Weird.
got working now. I just had to refresh.
Okay, good.
I don't know
That is
why,
the thing that I like about Magma is the logging in thing. I thought it was going to be annoying, but actually I kind of like it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you just log in with Google and then it's there all the time.
Exactly. It's like way easier of a process, and it makes it way easier to come back to canvases than it was with what were we using before?
We were using Aggie, which actually is the same developers. Magma is just like the premium version, even though there is a free version of the premium version, which is what we're using.
Mm-hmm. See what I'm doing.
This is not the most detailed Jiminy Cricket.
All right, I'm going so slow at the moment,
but he's there.
Looking a little bad.
I heard a noise.
Oh,
okay. I heard a noise and was worried that there might be an emergency, like some type of siren.
Yeah, nearby.
Yeah. My cell phone will text me if there's a siren also going. You're like, hey, that actually is important. You should worry.
Listen to that. Yeah. My mom had an accident recently. She was on her bike, and she does a lot of triathlons and stuff. She was on her bike doing some road training, and she hit a pipe and lost control, fell and broke her pelvis.
Ooh, that's not a good thing to break.
Not at all. It's crazy coincidence. But when I first joined the military, I broke my pelvis. And we broke our pelvises in almost the same spot. Yeah, broke butt twins is what we are.
Now you can get like matching butt tattoos.
Yeah, like this is where it broke.
Yeah. How cute.
Oh my goodness. But she has an Apple Watch, and her watch sent my dad a text saying, your wife has had a bad fall. Like
your wife done broke her ass.
I think that is so cool. Your wife done broke her butt. You better come pick her up.
Yeah. Get your broke butt wife.
She actually made a really good joke about it, because my niece, 3 years old, she was the first one who said, Nana broke her butt. And my mom, under her breath, was like, well, it already had a crack in it, so.
Yeah. My uncle,
she could be a comedian now.
My uncle was doing something at like a disposal like waste yard, and like got a huge like gash in his ass and made the same joke.
No. Oh no.
He also said he was just happy he wasn't turned around.
Oh. Yep.
Yeah.
Turned around.
Yeah, if it got him on the front, he probably wouldn't be my uncle anymore.
Well, he might be your unk.
Well, I'm saying I think there would have been a divorce, so.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh
Oh,
man.
I love how we've been gone for 5 months and we're doing this Disney stream and we're like, remember how body horror was the main topic of the
Yeah.
show?
Yes, exactly.
Just right
Oh
back to
man.
it.
Right
So
back in.
he do got that snout going.
Yep. Yeah, he sure does.
Should he be telling a lie?
He should be actively lying.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I think so at least.
Chat. What's a good
He's the
lie
weird one.
for
What
Armid
what
Pinocchio?
if if Pinocchio was telling a lie, what would it be and why? That rhymed. Could have been a poet.
I know.
What am I doing here?
We could have done sketchy poets, poet
Sketchy
friends,
poets.
rhyme friends.
Sketchy poets. Sketchy poets sounds like, I don't know, a little quartet of buskers who take up in a really, really sketchy alley.
I love that though.
Yeah, they're
Just
like, yeah, we're just a little sketchy, but all we want to do is play our instruments.
and they're
We're
like
just
wearing
gonna bust you.
bulletproof vests.
Yeah.
Stab has had some poetry shows. There was
Yeah.
a show about poetry. I said it so confidently, like I remembered the name of this show.
Mm.
I think it was called Nothing Funny About Poetry or something like that.
Okay. Great.
Except it was funny, so
Hmm.
they didn't know
So
what they're
joke's
talking
on you,
about.
audience.
Yeah.
Joke's on you, audience.
All right.
Comedy's
So
real.
since you're inking, you want to give me something to start sketching?
Yes.
You want to roll a
Absolutely.
Disney first, and then we'll see if I have to animal or human it.
Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop.
Also, I should mention,
Oh my goodness.
or I'll let you finish this first. But then I have a slight
You
announcement.
Perfect. You got Elastigal.
Elastigal. Oh man.
Yep.
All right.
Helen Parr herself.
And then I have
Disney's
to roll the
greatest
animal.
ass.
Oh
Yeah.
right. Well, see, it's
Well,
a good
okay,
thing
Disney's
we didn't
greatest ass alongside Captain America.
It's a
All
good
right.
thing we didn't draw Pinocchio as a donkey then, because then we would have like a competition of asses.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's too many asses happening.
Yeah. For this, a
We've got a dildo on
family-friendly
this
show.
side. This on God's Twitch.
Oh, I did one that gave me 6 animals. So pick a number between 1 and 6, or pick a number including 1 through 6.
Okay. 4.
Skunk. Okay.
Mm.
So I have to draw
Oh my
Elastigirl
goodness.
as a skunk.
Yeah. You sure do.
I sure do. So that booty be up in your face still.
Mm-hmm. How about you? Can you tell lies? You like big butts?
Yeah. I think I can lie when it comes to Elastigirl's big butt.
Perfect.
I keep not having the pen I want. There we go. Okay. Oh man,
look
how do I want
funny.
to do this? I just
Donkey's getting some, or Armadillo's getting some donkey ears. That's what I'm doing.
go map out my body here. And then I have to make her all stretchy, I guess. That's a pivotal point of Elastigirl.
Yeah. See, okay, if you hadn't had to roll for a random, what would you have picked?
An animal for Elastigirl?
Mm-hmm.
You know, at first I keep thinking of these things with like lanky body parts, but I guess that would make it harder because you don't like show off the stuff. So, I like the idea of a turtle, an Elastigirl turtle,
Yeah.
which is just the water armadillo.
Okay, so but like, yeah, it is. First of all, it is the water armadillo. But wait, so shell stays same size, creature inside stretches.
Yeah, exactly.
Like stretchy legs and head and tail.
Yeah,
They have a tail.
they do have tails.
That's amazing.
Also, October is just around the corner, and you know what that means?
What does that means?
For a lot of people, that means Inktober, but at Flom, an art movement that I'm part of, we do Erasetober, where prompts are, kind of the opposite of Inktober. We encourage artistic growth through a different way. So we talk about like erasing art and like learning things. We've done prompts the last 2 years. This year really depends on how much I can get together over
Yeah.
like the next few days. But if you follow Flamus on any social media, you can see the Erasetober prompt list potentially coming out. And if there isn't an Erasetober prompt list, just do it yourself. Erasetober your own way.
Erasetober is a great way to really give yourself over to the art gods of ambiguity.
Yeah.
Just do the thing. Don't worry about what it means. Don't worry about why or like, oh, I need to be doing it a certain way. Just you get to do literally whatever you want. It's a really cool opportunity.
I'm thinking what I want to do for the prompt list this year is make like a list, a prompt thing that goes on top of a different prompt. So like you pick the traditional Erasetober, or you find like Monster Girl Tober or something you want to do, and you put this on top of it, and it's like it replaces certain days. So
Oh.
like day 5 will instead be like draw the opposite of yesterday's, or like something like that. So instead of its own list, it's like affecting other Tober lists that you may want to do.
Okay. That's kind of a cool idea. Yeah. I like that a lot actually, because then it not only I mean, it gives you an opportunity to take part in Inktober with those lists in that are out there that have like, fairies and the different monster girls and scary things. Or I mean, I even think about like funguary. They're doing it in other months now with all mushrooms or something. Um, you know, getting to take that and again throw that creativity and sort of ambiguous spin onto it to really make you get outside the box, get outside of your normal way of doing art.
Exactly. So yeah, let me throw in the chat Flamus. Just like that. Oh, gosh, let me just double check.
Mm.
I mean, you can search Flom and you'll find it, but yeah, Flamus. There we go. There'll probably be a blog post on our Dirtung blog, but if you just look on Instagram, Flamus, you'll see something. I am being told right now that I need to get it done before Sunday.
Ooh,
So
that's fine.
if it's going to happen, because
Yeah.
I like come up with it, and then Steve Mahalo usually helps me figure some stuff out, and he messaged me and was like, we gotta get on that if we're going to do it this year. And I totally forgot, and I was like, I don't have it
Mm,
in me. And then I've been feeling pretty good the last like 2 days, but working on like
good.
personal stuff, getting stuff like back on track. But now I'm like, I think I can do it. So
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be
um
really neat.
yeah, so
Especially if you use this, because then yeah, there's a list, but I don't know, I think I would kind of think of this list as supplemental to some of the other ones. Um, and not that it couldn't be its own thing if people just wanted to do this.
yeah.
But for you, it'll just be a bit less, hopefully, time consuming and strenuous to get it put together.
Yeah, so yeah, Steve Mahalo said something that like inspired the idea, because I forgot what he said. I don't think it was the exact idea, but he said something, and then it came to me. I was like, oh, I can do this in a way that won't involve me making 30 actually good prompts that are
Yeah.
both like, challenging to an artist as well as um, like inspiring educational stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't remember if their tails are segmented.
I never remember what any animal looks like when I have to draw it.
Yeah,
It's like, man,
you're the
what a stream
hardest.
for us to be missing Artie, our resident furry.
Artie, come back.
Artie, we
You
need
can
your
blame it
animal
all on
expertise.
me. Wait, you could still sing that with that rhythm. Artie, come back. We need your animal expertise.
Yeah. See, the sketchy poetry lives on.
Yes.
Um, I'm just going to draw a real
I'm just gonna do like a
bootylicious butt on this skunk.
beautiful.
I'm doing
That's
some
his
like
tail. I don't
horrible
know.
Sonic the Hedgehog pose here too, apparently.
Mm.
Let's just move this up here.
Here's his little tail.
There we go.
Oh my god, wait. That's really cute. I'm gonna give him I'm gonna make him doing the same hands that I do.
Yeah.
Um
When you curl
so
up
I
into
call
a
them
ball.
yeah, when I curl up into a ball, these are the hands that I do. I call them the autism hands. Or kitty paws if you want to be
Oh,
cute about it, which I usually do.
um,
Just kind of like
there's a
sort of
game I've
shape.
been playing. It's called
Okay.
Zenless Zone Zero, and one of the
Yes.
characters has like these little belts on the collar of her jacket that come down a little bit with like metal rings in them, and she kind of just
Hmm.
hooks her fingers in there, so she's standing like with the T-Rex autism arms all the time. uh
Cute.
and everyone is like super thirsty for her. Her name is Jane Doe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Heard of this
uh
character.
yeah, she's gotten pretty popular, especially
Came
with
out.
like her trailer was like very what's a good
Hmm.
word, provocative of lesbians.
Yes, yes, yes. They knew their audience.
Yeah, so
They were quote unquote roommates.
yeah. um
Got it. Oh
like
my god, I didn't mean to give him a belly button, but I did, so I'm leaving it.
okay,
Sorry. Continue.
no, it's just
No.
yeah, they like Jane Doe was in the back of this cop car, and then she is like an undercover detective, and she uses her little tail with a sharp blade at the end to like turn off all the body cams, and she's like, can't get my secret out. And there's just this like new baby lesbian police officer just like panicking the whole time. So if you like hot rat girls, look up ZZZ Jane Doe, and golly, you'll get it. How much stripe on the tail for them skunks? It's kind of like,
Blue stripe? But like parallel lines?
yeah,
A parallel
yeah.
white line?
Like it's kind of more on the
Something like that?
sides, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
I think I did not really, I just drew a uh stretchy skunk, you know, not really quite
Yeah.
Elastigirl. How can I make this more
Okay.
Elastigirl? I guess like just get the really over the top proportions in, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there we go.
The haircut.
Yeah, I think you're right. A little bit of the bulky arm or the like muscular arms. Yeah, how can I get that
Yeah.
haircut in? There we go. It's like a like this, but I'll like still fuse it with the skunk like
Mm.
shapes. Yeah, there we go. And like I don't know, I'll do this for the the white stripe in it. Okay, okay. I think I've got
Yep,
my skunk. Oh, I should give her like the Pixar like stare, you know? The
for
Pixar
sure.
eyebrows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I really wanted to make this like in pieces, so we're gonna try that now. Okay. This.
There we go. This is looking more like her, I think. A little bit at least. I'm not proficient in anthropomorphing uh, characters.
Mm,
I don't draw them very often.
that turned out. So we're not doing it. We're just doing it like that.
Hopefully some of the suit stuff I add. I also just like really didn't figure out the pose, like where it's going.
You know, it looks like she's going around, which I think that's a pretty good way to go. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Aw, you know what? The face, just like if you zoom in really close to the face, it reminds me a little of Artie.
Oh,
Artie, we miss you.
we miss our resident furry. Okay. And then what I need to do is just really pinch in that waist and then really flare it out.
Absolutely.
Get the Pixar mom proportions.
Yes, yes. I'm adding hooks
And
to the top of the head and
uh,
probably just the back,
if I just
which doesn't
really
make any sense. But I'm doing it anyway. Because this is going to be a little marionetadillo.
marionetadillo.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't realize armadillos love marionettes.
Mm-hmm.
They're just more predictable.
And a marionette?
Marionette's more predictable than anything else, you know?
Ah, I
So
see.
armadillos
Yep.
don't have to be scared.
Yeah, they never do anything like turn their heads on their own in a dark room with
No,
with no one else in there
of
or
course not.
anything. That would never happen.
There we
Uh,
go.
guilty pleasure for me. I used to collect dolls and I don't do it anymore, but I still have kept all of the dolls that I've collected, and I'm talking like porcelain dolls, like the ones that people are afraid of in Victorian haunted houses and stuff.
Oh, okay. Good.
I love them. I think they're so neat. Um, and cute, and they don't scare me at all, but I have definitely had people leave my house from a
Horrified.
sleepover.
Oh,
Yeah, like we we were having a sleepover and they left early because they were like, your dolls were just freaking me out because they were looking at me, and I was like, honestly they weren't, but I okay.
you're like, they're looking at me. It's my party.
Yeah. Don't know if you knew, but I'm the birthday girl.
Yeah. Way to be vain and think they were staring at you.
Yeah. Dolls and clowns, I just like them.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You have clown energy. You know.
good. I'm so glad.
Haunted
Sometimes
clown energy. That's kind of
haunted clown.
pretty much your vibe.
That I feel fits me so much better than what I have been thinking my energy is, which is like cursed grandma.
Curse.
Although
Oh, okay. Um,
maybe cursed grandma and what did you say? Evil clown or
uh, like clown doll. Yeah, haunted clown dolls.
okay. Haunted clown and cursed grandma. Those could definitely be the same thing. We don't know.
Yeah, well, I think the grandma thing is just if you have like snacks, you know?
Right. Oh, yeah, you're right. My snacks are very grandma. I enjoy a diet ginger ale.
Oh
Um,
yeah, very grandma. Like for someone to look at ginger ale and be like, I need this to be a little old womeny, they'll get the diet version.
yep, yep, for sure.
Oh man, we got raided and I didn't know. I didn't have the
Oh,
beep. Frankie, thanks for the raid.
ah, hi, Frankie.
Okay, and they have identified the armadillo and little
Yes.
guy.
Yeah.
Um,
You wanna talk about what we're doing?
oh yeah, so we're taking Disney characters and anthropomorphizing them. Unless we get a random animal Disney character, then we'll just we were going to turn them into a human. But we only have 15 minutes left of the stream. It's only an hour
Oof.
long. Short stream as typical for Sketchy Friends, but we should be here every other Thursday. Nope, that's not true. We should be here every
You know, it's close.
um was it first and third Thursdays? Is that the schedule? Let me set us up for success and actually just look on my phone. This is our first time back in like actually half a year, I think. Um,
Yeah, yeah. We've had some. Everybody's had a lot going on. It's
yeah,
been busy. Summer was crazy, but we're back.
we're back.
We're
Artie
back,
will
baby.
probably be back next one, but we are every second and fourth Thursday currently is the plan. You can always follow Stab Comedy on social media, especially the Instagram and in our Discord server. But it should be every second and fourth Thursday. Oh my God, every second and fourth Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific for an hour. Um, yeah, there we go. Got it out in one.
Got it. It was out.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna take away the outline so I can see what I've done. Ta-da!
Oh,
There. All right.
very cute. I love the marionette hanging wires.
I mean,
Okay.
yeah. You can make him nod. That's about it. But yeah.
Oh, I can't get to the new layer
Oh,
section of the tools. It's like just below.
I was having that issue.
Yeah,
Gotta like pull it up. Let me see.
it won't pull up for me for some reason. Um, if I
Hmm.
could hide the color wheel.
Yeah, I know.
There we go. I guess I just have to set it as 2 columns for now, and then I'll figure it out later.
Mm-hmm. It didn't let fully opaque. Or I mean transparent. Oh,
Oh,
I
you
keep
know what?
forgetting the difference between those two words.
Oh,
Mm.
there's a thing called super simple mode in the gears now, and that's like
Mm-hmm.
way better because it pushes everything to a small little like tab in the corner, and then you can just click on whatever you need.
In the under views?
It right under the color wheel, you'll see a little gear.
Oh, super simple mode.
Yeah,
Oh, oh, that's neat. Yeah, that's really cool.
yeah,
That's gonna be
definitely
really great.
new.
Much more.
There we go. And
Oh, that's
now,
really
now if I
cool.
can get this in, do you want another character since you just finished yours, or do you want to let me make sure I can ink without having to talk? And
Yeah,
you can hold
sure.
down the conversation. It's up to you.
Mm-hmm. Because, like you said, I think we've. Did you say we've only got
Yeah, we're like at the last
like
15 minutes
15
of
more
the
minutes?
show.
I'd never be able to finish another character.
Yeah.
So I'll be the chatty Cathy. Chatty Jelly. Mm. Oh my goodness, I just noticed I've had comments up, but not meme. It still looks like my um Pinocchio Pinocchio
You,
Yeah, my Pinocchio has only a head, and I was like, oh no!
oh,
As though I didn't just draw the whole thing.
oh yeah. Let me check OBS. I'm assuming everything's showing up because I'm doing it right.
Oh yeah, no, no,
Um.
no. It was me. It was
Oh,
me.
okay.
I just had to refresh.
Good, good.
We're so good.
I've had streams where like the drawing side just was not updating and poking around.
Mm.
Uh, and so it was like just the game, and then I hit the thing, and it like showed what was like an hour's worth of drawings just appear suddenly.
Oh, sheesh. Yeah, that would be ugh,
Yeah, it wasn't too
terrifying.
bad on that because there was like gameplay and doodling,
Hmm.
but it would be very bad here where it is just doodling on screen.
Right. Ay, ay, ay. Hmm. Okay. Yep. I was absolutely hoping you would give a little skunk friend a wig of a sort.
Yeah, that's the best I can do to kind of get the
I think that
her.
was perfect to add the hair in.
Yeah, I think
It's
it was
exactly
your
what I was
idea.
hoping for.
So,
Yep. It's exactly what I was hoping for.
and then just going real traditional cartoony on these paws.
Perfect. Oh, she's great.
I could have looked up like a Disney skunk. That's what would have set me up for success.
I didn't even think of looking up like Disney style. I was just like, whatever. It'll be an animal,
I don't know if
probably,
they've
maybe.
ever done a Disney armadillo. I feel like they've done a skunk though.
I don't think they have. I don't know if Disney's done a skunk, but I know that some cartoon shows, old cartoon shows have done this. I bet they have, though. They must have back in the day. So I would not remember.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I'm not a big Disney kid or adult now. I wasn't a big Disney kid, and I've never grown into a Disney adult.
Oh, I was and am and have.
You're very
um,
Disney pilled.
I am. I okay. Here's the thing, though. I'm Disney pilled enough that I like know the movies. I know a lot of the music. I know the characters. I've watched several of the movies from when we were kids as an adult, and I do not regret a thing. I live for that cringe. Whatever. I live for it. I live for that reliving of childhood. Um, I've always wanted to Disney bound, but I never have. I don't like to wear Disney merch, like ever. Even I went to the parks with my parents recently. It was like a once in a lifetime thing. So neat. So I was like, well, I've got a Disney bound. I want to like go into the parks, sort of at least styled as the characters. I couldn't. I just like could not. I don't know. Maybe I was like too embarrassed. Maybe it was like I couldn't find the right things, but I just don't like to wear branded stuff.
Yeah.
And it was also hard for me to get that together. Um, so one thing I do like, and I like this with anything, any of the fandoms or whatever that I'm into, one of my favorite things is wearing stuff that is themed like that thing or like something within it, but not obviously.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
only
just
example
like
that I have right now, yeah, is like I've got a backpack. It's a purse, like a little purse that I got when I went to Disney, one of those Loungefly ones, and I got the Bo Peep themed bag. But if you didn't know that, if you weren't like looking for it or weren't like sure, it just looks like pink and blue polka dots with bows and lace, very coquette, very, very cute. So like if you weren't a huge Toy Story fan, you might not even know that that was from Disney. And I like that kind of stuff.
yeah, that's how I am about like any type of like representation of media that I like on my clothing. Like very
Yeah.
subtle. They used to make these Pokemon shirts. They were like official, and they were like business casual or just like business dressy shirts.
Hmm.
And I really wanted to get some, and I never did, unfortunately. And they're gone now. But some of the patterns were very like subtle. They
Right.
weren't all very upfront. Um,
Those are the best ones. I found one once in a Disney store that I really liked. It was a cardigan that had porgs on it, like little porgs,
oh, from the Star
embroidered.
Wars.
Yeah, embroidered onto the collar, along with like some little vines or flowers or something, to kind of like, you know, make it a little subtle. But they were porgs, and I was like, oh my gosh, I want this cardigan so bad. It was too small. I would have wanted it to look a little bit baggier on me. So I didn't end up getting it, but I was like half a second away from doing it anyway. Because I just loved the little porgs. They're so cute. Little calicos.
Yeah, they
I was
they are pretty
obsessed with
cute,
them.
and I think if I remember correctly, the whole reason they exist is because uh, there were like puffins, like the bird, on set, and there were so many
Really?
puffins they needed to like something to cover them up.
They couldn't just like get rid of them in post. They straight up
I guess
were like, okay, well, we'll incorporate them.
it would have been more expensive to get rid of them, I guess, and I think
Mm.
maybe it's like they could have done that, but then they realized like it'd just be better to add, you know, some type of
Aw,
life.
that is so cute. Oh, muffins are like the cats of birds.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Um, I do like that they're. Uh oh, why? This should not be that layer. I should be on a layer underneath. There we go. I like that they also added like those foxes in that movie that they did the puffins, and they're like those cool ice foxes,
Oh,
and they showed them like in the trailer, and then
okay.
they were like seen for just a moment.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember.
Yeah, no one
I
does.
do remember the Thoth cats.
The loft
Nope,
cats, yeah,
Loth cats. Thank you.
yeah.
Thoth
So
Thoth is an Egyptian god. Loth is, I get it. I'm back. We're I'm with the program now.
a friend of mine, uh, who is an artist, hasn't been on the show at all, but maybe one day. She
Mm.
does a bunch of Star Wars merch,
Oh,
and she's really into loft cats, and that's like her. She has like a little loft cat Sona. And in fact, I do
oh,
some sticker, like indie, small sticker manufacturing,
yes.
and
I think you have shown me these actually, now that I'm thinking
yeah,
about it.
she ordered a bunch of those. She usually gets pretty high quality stickers, which I can't duplicate. But for her free
Mm.
like give me aways, I'm printing her little Loftcat Sona. You can find
So
her
cute.
as Jackie Archer on social media.
I'll I'll type that in.
Um, and
Can you tell me how
she
to spell it? Jackie.
not off the top of my head. That sounds right though.
Okay, all right. I'll look it up.
um, but she made a droid pillow that like
Hmm.
like one of those body pillows that you cuddle with. uh
Yeah,
that went pretty popular, and
that's
I
so
got the
cute.
inside scoop that there's another one in the works that I think will do even better, but I shan't reveal the secret of it, but
Hmm.
some cool
I have
stuff.
found a link for her shop on Etsy.
Yeah, do you want to post that
I'll
in the
put
chat
it in.
since I'm
Yeah,
terrible and
absolutely.
can't. Yeah,
No.
all her stuff is Star Wars. So if you're into Star Wars, there you go.
Here
I
we
tried going
go.
with this like
Boop.
dark green, hoping color theory would do me a solid, and it looks more black,
Mhm.
but not so black. You can't tell where my line art is.
Right.
Yeah,
Um,
I
I
think it
think it
just looks
worked.
green. Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, well, I didn't. I mean, now that you told me it's green, I'm like, yeah, I see it. Like, gosh, my eyes and color are so strange sometimes, but I get navy and black mixed up sometimes depending on the lighting. Um, So yeah, I would have said black. Now that you've mentioned it's green, I can see it, but
Yeah.
it's not like so obvious.
I think part of it too is how much your screen brightness and stuff is on.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah, for sure.
here, I'll really show these are all latex and shiny.
Yes. Ooh, you're drawing something shiny now. Usually I draw shiny.
Oh yeah, yeah. The textures are reversed in today's episode.
Hmm.
I don't know. What color should her face be? I guess this black still.
Yeah, you could do it like a little lighter, sort of
Yeah.
like airbrushed into the black.
Maybe
Um,
something like this. Just
just a gradient sort of
oh
into
gosh
the
darn it.
black, just to sort of like the way cats can have a darker face, like,
Oh, okay.
but instead do it like a lighter face into the dark.
Yeah, so like get this in here and then
Mm-hmm.
to make it darker. Man, I have to refresh every time I want to grab a color. It's kind of annoying and I don't know why. I've never had this problem.
Ooh, also, Frankie says this was a while back. I'm so sorry, Frankie. Frankie said there was Pluto and Armadillo cartoon short in Brazil,
Oh.
and Disney also did Flower the Skunk in Bambi, which I do remember now that you're
Oh,
mentioning it. So
yes,
thank
yes.
you.
Man, I used to watch Bambi every single night. Every night.
Really?
Or no,
Oh
I didn't
no!
watch it. I listened to it. I listened to an audio tape.
Listen. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
This was back in like
Yeah,
96.
yeah. Oh man, Flower from Bambi is very, very cute.
Yeah.
Um,
And definitely
everything that. Hmm?
I was going to say and definitely Flower does have that like humanized like expression kind of
Yeah.
that we're
Mm-hmm.
looking for.
A
But
lot rounder than like the cartoon skunks that I was thinking of when you first rolled skunk. So I think you're more on the mark than you thought with that.
okay, there we go. Made her butt shiny too. There's my
Perfect.
horrifying
Yeah,
Elastigirl.
there's a bounce light or something. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh, look at
Lights
that.
come from all over the place.
Right at the moment. Uh oh, someone got auto modded. Hmm. Let's see. Well, oh, you. I think you got auto modded.
Oh
Um.
no.
Oh no no no.
Sorry.
Someone posted a link that I don't know who they are. Well, if you saw yourself auto modded, I'll look in and see what's going when I have the full dashboard. But it looks like Jelly, your message got through. So people can
Okay,
check
good.
out that Jackie Archer. Yeah,
This
Twitch
stuff
is
is
against
super
the
cute.
world, but despite being against the world, Sketchy Friends made it back. We'll be back again on our regular schedule of first or second and fourth Thursdays.
Mhm.
So October 10th should happen. I can already tell you October 24th will not happen. I'll be out of town. So yeah, we'll see again October 10th. And until then, Jillian, any last words before I remember our tagline?
Any last words? I'm gonna go to bed,
Oh,
aka